feeling sacred light blessings and blessings. Appreciate love for being present. Shows blissful blessings. So stop worrying. Embrace that we are safe. Stop worrying. Trust. Trust and let be. The best that we can by centering and expanding our vessel's light, our soul's light shining. We are free. Free to be integrated by as we're meant to be. Feeling into the rhythms, the movement, the dance that we have here together. Being gentle and honoring thy vessel, what is comfortable. What is comfortable. With Hatha, receptivity. Allow our vessels to receive. This helps our intuition, sacred energy, and ability to give. To also be receptive helps to be able to be giving. Yes. Hold on. Golden opportunity. Important doors are opening for us right now. Walk through them, fly through them, soar through them, leap through them. But accept. For the inner divine that is shining outwards. And how amazing that vessel is within, shining outwards. Awaken to the divine within through dance, beautiful care, and appreciate loving our divinity. Tickle, tickle. Hello, Brandy. Welcome, all of us who are here. True love, Guinevere. The romantic stirrings within have propelled their sacred light and love source to deliver, and also thee, as thou already. Great loving, great partnership, beautiful sacred connection of pure light. Green Tara. So start delegating. Ask others, including I, and we, to help. Don't try and do everything like solo. It's okay to expand and be like, hey, help please. Totally natural. With Athena, inner wisdom, inner knowingness, inner feeling. It says, we feel what to do, trust our inner guidance, and move and feel with what action is necessary in the most calm, peaceful, passionate, compassionate, loving ways for thy vessel, and feel into who's involved and what needs to take place for the highest, purest intentions. Integrate with the sacred alchemizations, with light alchemizations, to work on the inner intentions and the creations of pure, heightened intentions to help. It says the old must be released so that the new can enter. In that sense, what is no longer serving for us to continue behaviors, habits, things like that, you don't need to continue them unless you feel like if you're nourishing and you need to nourish, you're like, yes, so much kale, but it's so good. I'm pretty sure it's okay. Yeah. It says, create our sacred foundation. Thank you. This is such a huge message for I, because that's what it feels like. The movement that I am with, since that experience where I'm amazed, I'm so happy, I'm so thankful. Thank you all of thee also who help, because to not have to be controlled by another is huge. And with that freedom, I am very functional. I'm very thankful for that. The ones that I have birthed and created, co-created sacredly, I'm thankful that I have them. And yeah. Says peace, paz. That's beautiful. Says there is no need to worry, as everything is working beautifully. Oh, so beautiful. Hold that one up again. And a happy dance. Yay! Sacred space, it says, creating altars, visiting sacred places to connect with those of we who are present, and you could feel the presence of sacred light, sacred pure creator, sacred light, sacred connection into what creation is, exists with, and the connection with thee and with creation in those ways when you are meant to connect. Notice the candles. There's some moments when I'm working through experiences and I do see white candles because I visualize them, and I actually call in loveds to light them as they communicate with I, and I communicate to them and they're ready. So it's very beautiful. I do it in like with Cordelia. I've been asking for this. This was like on repeat. I was like, Lovey, let's go ride bikes. Bicycles. Bicicletas or bices. It says, you have been indoors too long. I don't believe in time, but I say yes. You got to step your vessel out and experience journeying beyond the places where the roads are. Go and get some says prosperity, abundance. They are receiving, being gifted from sacred light, source, divine creation, pouring in abundance to eat. Be open to receiving, and also be open to expanding. With this, it also says that if you have an option and opportunity to connect with others, now is the moment to do that. Partnerships are being created and getting built. So there's many of us who are joining teams, and it's so beautiful to be doing that together, and so exciting. So I'm thankful for the opportunities and the options that we are being gifted with that abundant flow. For I, it's creating cures. I believe we found a cure to MS, and the beloved who I'm working with that created a cure for the sea. And I have many cures that I've created for many who come to I, and they get cured, and it's beautiful that they get cured, because they work very hard on them. The cures are not a joke. Like, there's so much that goes into them and creating them, and the comprehension of how much to put in there and how much is too much, especially when you're making thick serums. Guan Yin. I actually have I have inside of the genealogy 2 pages worth of ingredients, and some I'm sure they had others included, and says compassion is so much inside of us. We are not one, we are all so much. Compassion, releasing judgments about thy vessel and others. Yes, please. And feel into love and light, so sacred, so deep. Beautiful. With Mary Magdalene, of course, there is a salve in the hand. Unconditional love. Al-Nuqai al-Hum. Love our vessels, others, and every experience. And do not worry of what the outer appearance may seem to thee in those ways, from others' perspectives, and feel into what it is to be feeling, not thinking, feeling. It's not a thought process, it's a feeling. And if you're thinking, you're doing too much, it's a feeling. The feeling brings in memories. It's within us that we remember as vessels of light. And when we perceive from feeling, it's not a confusion or anger or any of that. It doesn't have anything to do with violence. It's not a battle. And if you feel like it is a battle, then you have some work to do. Because once you imagine that there's a battle there, then you imagine other things. Where is imagination? Where is thought? Where is unconscious and conscious thoughts? Multiple areas of us if you're utilizing all of your vessel. But if you're not utilizing all of your vessels, you'll notice that you slunch over, or you have your head tucked over, or you're like that, and looking up is a lot. And when we do the activation poses, you're having to learn how to get your spine, like the center, straight. And so you're going to continuously work on that so that your heart is open and you'll feel a pop. But because you were front faced, it says that you are inside of certain areas of your crown that you were taught to utilize, and also when you were shamed and guilted and others mistreated you and the things you went through and those experiences, you've been curled inwards, and we got to get you curled outwards. And so it's a lot to go through that experience, because you must acknowledge that there is something that has to be healed with and something that has to be worked through. The wings, the vessel reveals so much about us, even the paws. Those who are into reflexology, if there's things going on in the paws, just by touching them, can acknowledge that there's something with the family, with one of your children, you were wanting to speak up, something was going on, things like that. And it's really unique that you can find that out. When I scan beings, they come when we were allowed to, they came and they were on the table, and I'd scan over them, and I would do light and sound, and then I would tell them the experience that they had that caused that. And it would be from another birthing experience. It has to do with being birthed from before you were birthed, what I'm seeing inside of you. And so I scan the entire vessel. And so I'm going to be renting a space so I can do the type of work that I enjoy, but I do it on video also, where I scan you, and I do that on these, and I can identify with when that began. And that's why we do deep healing. That's why we talk about the deep healing experiences, because I can see that and so many of you who are working through experiences, that you have to let off that backpack of experiences and release the cords of others, like on you, because it's not necessary to have that. They can be blessed and energetically fulfilled by you being healed, and you're not experiencing that type of experience. Also, it says fairness with Ma'at. It says the experience will be handled in a fair and just way, which is a very loving, integrated way. Shows dove being, oh wow. So it shows the couples, it shows the loved couple when they were loved, when they were close, and it showed them when they were not intertwined together. And the other being was holding its hand, looking away, and the being that it was with was cross-legged and hiding. In the image before, they were like olive on each other. And over the place where they are sitting when they are not together shows a sacred flower being, I believe is called lily. What is that? Oh, what is the name? I forget. I love the smell too. Did my pupils just pink? My pupils blinked, huh? So I noticed, like in the videos, my pupils look stretched. It's pretty trippy. It's beautiful though. In some moments you can't even see any pupil at all, which is pretty nice. In some moments it's like, whatever. I'm happy with my eyes. I'm okay with them. And the type of being that I am, I'm fine. I'm happy. So it's a situation that the experience will be handled in a very, very loving way. So with this sacred being on top, I believe it's meant to bring about heart healing, comfort, also with the dove and the chalice to weigh. It shows the chalice weighing in a certain direction, and on it is the sacred dove feather, and it's very beautifully light, and on top in the crown is also the feather of light. That's a beautiful way to feel into that, and to feel into what's important. It's really healing. Oh, the hair length, 3 feet 9 inches. I had to measure twice. At first it was 3'6", and then I took a moment and like check it out, and it was like, wow. I love thee too. I love thee. Thank thee. I love all of thee. Oh, hi, Megan. So the next is going into our sacred urus. This is something I have been feeling to do, and I'm going to do that because that was the plan to do, and so that is the plan. Spending moments within urus, which is waters, sacred waters, streams. I realize it's a little bit like burr some places, but it's okay, because trust that when we do what we're being called to do, we'll be protected, and it'll be like a casing of warmth while we're doing that. It's very comforting. such as lake, river, ocean, Gangara, Aturu, Shunadurosma, Imaya, Mayaya, Talusha, to recharge thy vessel, to recharge, rejuvenate, and to bless and bliss, to heal, and to bring light, and to also purify. Make sure that you have some extra clothes ready, especially. Make sure that they're nice and thick, like a nice thick robe is perfect for something like that experience. Because trying to get on the same clothes, not always is going to happen like that. And yeah, with Mother Mary, Madre Maria Talu. Expect a miracle. Expect many light options. Ooh. It says, have faith that our prayers have been heard and are being answered and are answered. Have faith that our prayers have been answered. Trust, believe. High Priest, you have divine knowledge also. We have divine knowledge that can help others through spiritual teachings. Om Ashkangarata has a Celtic knot on there, but there is two circles. And so usually, like when there's crystal beings present, is when you'd see the dots there to represent them. They are loud in there. Let's do, I'm gonna pick that one. Oh, that one only has 5 on it. Okay, so I wonder if anyone has, I'm gonna check really fast. Okay. Hello. Let me scroll up. Okay. Yes, jewels on the crown. The throat chakra definitely stood out. And you know what they remind I of is sodalite. Let's see, where's that card? Where did you travel to, darling? There's so many here. There you are. It's looking straight at. It's like right there. So on the part that is right there, looks like sodalite with possibly red jasper or amber inside. Maybe even a tiger's eye. It looks kind of orangish brown. And it's like open, it's like an open pod that has like slits around the side so you can see inside. It's another color. On the crown is a crescent, azul. And then, yeah, it looks like sodalite, and then carnelian and a green. Doesn't look like pyrite. Well, not pyrite. Doesn't look like. It does look like moldavite, actually. And then the black could possibly be shungite or this one right here that I have. It looks similar. It's a very powerful healing stone, crystal being. There's only 5 in creation of this ring. It's pretty amazing. I had a belt buckle from Caesar. It hurts. Oh, That's like that it was meant to hurt, but to say its name is not Caesar now, it's not Caesar. And it was there was only 100 of them, and it was for the beings who, like, they guided the others. Only they were allowed to have them. It was like ranks, and it was enchanted, and it was stolen. I was thankful that it was gone. I did not want it. I look at it like, wow, I could probably sell that for a lot, but I'm just gonna keep it in that there box and try not to mess with it too much unless I like actually need it to. And I didn't. There was like special writing on it too. It's pretty cool. But I'm glad that it was gone. It was gone for a reason. It wasn't supposed to be there. Peridot is what I was thinking. Peridot. I'm glad Peridot appeared. So it could also be Peridot. Peridot says bringer of joy. I have a whole string of Peridot in my hair right now. Right here. Peridot. So I can actually do this proper charge. Early. Thank you for being present. Thank you for loving my hair. That's sweet. That does. It feels nice. Thank you for saying that. You have beautiful hair also. It looks very soft. Hi Liliata love. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Hello all who are here. Nicole. Aww, Nick. Hi Lovitz, Megan, Lovely also, Mugarasho, I love you too, I love thee, I feel like those cards were helpful for all of us. I'm very happy that we did that. But I gotta get to bed so I can wake up early and try. Okay. I'm so excited to rest, so it's good I can lay and work. Love the... I'll see you very soon. Wednesdays is when I do Alad's. So much to experience, and I'm doing like the classes the Guardians teachings are going to be done on the Facebook chat. So if you've ordered that, the Facebook chat is where we're going to be doing that class at, because it's easier than doing it on Zoom and on that, since both of the students who already signed up are on Facebook. It's easy, just get it accomplished like that, right? So those of you who are interested in joining the Guardians teachings, I will be teaching those at 2:40 Pacific Standard, and it is healing to learn how to be guardians in a safe way. And working with multiple realms and such. The expansions of the teachings that we'll be working with are very, very deep, very expansional, and answer a lot of questions, so that you can also find ways to do what's necessary to bring about the positive transformations necessary and imminent, to help and to bring about solutions in the most gentle ways possible. Sweet dreams also. Oh, thank thee. That's very sweet. yeah, I feel so pure. It's amazing. It's like I feel like I'm glowing, and all of us, when we are feeling into what we are meant to be, when we feel like we're glowing, and we are, because when our soul is shining brightly, we are shining brightly. It's very real. It's so sacred and so loving. I'm so excited to see us glowing. The vision showed all of us glowing, like massive and massive amounts of light beings, glowing many colors, like beautiful colors, and yeah. And yeah. Okay. Sacred journeys as thou doth journey, and beautiful and look while home. Just pure love. Ulu hello.